What's up, everybody? Craig here with my first cassette community video. Yes, that is correct. I am now joining the cassette community as well. Hey! You know what? I think this is a really, really cool idea. So is adjusting my chair. You know what? We're all a bunch of hoarders. I mean, collectors. Gotcha there. But you know, music's music, and I love all formats. Before we know it, we're going to have a reel-to-reel community, an 8-track community. Nah, we don't need those, do we? I will probably join those too, even though I don't collect reel-to-reels right now. But anyway, for all of you that were hoping for a vinyl update, sorry. Hopefully have one of those in the next probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. Got some stuff on eBay I'm waiting to show up that I bought. One thing was a blind buy. I really hope it's what it said it was, because the deal I got on it was insane, and hopefully it's in the condition. I hate buying stuff when it doesn't have a picture, but I couldn't pass it up, and you'll see why when it comes. Or if it comes and it's a pile of shit, then we'll have a bitch final update. But anyway, on to the cassettes. What's playing in the background? LJ just showed this in his most recent one. Theater of Pain by Motley Crue. Very, very solid Crue album. I love it. So, this one is mainly hard rock and metal pickups that I've had in the last month and a half. If I tried doing just a general cassette update, it would take way too long. I bought so many cassettes in the last few months. That's been my main focus, just because Goodwill's been really, really good about cassettes for me lately. I don't know why. It's never been good for vinyl. It's been really good for CDs too, but mainly cassettes. I've bought a few hundred in the last couple of months. So I'll kind of do it genre-wise. So maybe I'll do like a blues one, and I'll do a classic rock one, do some artist spotlights. We'll get to those here down the line, just depends. So let's just get right into it. These are all, I did them alphabetical because I pulled them all out because they've already been filed away for a while. So, first things first, 3 from AC/DC. We don't need to talk about these. We all know AC/DC, so. Back in Black, we all know that one. I now officially own it on 8-track, cassette, CD, and vinyl. I think the only one I own on 4 formats. No matter what mood I'm in, I can listen to it. Who Made Who? And personal favorite, Blow Up Your Video. Attack of the Killer Bees by Anthrax. Very excited to find this. You just don't find a lot of it's hard to find any good like hard rock or metal anyways. When you find it, you pick it up. Just pick it up. Unless it's in shit condition. You know, but I got really lucky and found a solid copy of this a couple weeks ago. Very excited about that. Saints Will Conquer by Armored Saint. Nice live EP. I think there's 6 songs on here. Very, very cool. Actually, pull a few of these out. I'm really, really into cassettes when I find them that have the logo actually lasered on there. Very cool looking. Blind by Corrosion of Conformity. One of my all-time favorite Corrosion of Conformity songs. Dance of the Dead. Love it. Next stack here. Got 2 that actually, some of these I picked up, that Armored Saint, and these 2 I picked up at a record garage sale. It had a shoebox of like maybe a dozen cassettes, and they were all like hard rock metal, so I picked up the ones that I wanted. They were $1 a piece, which I thought was a little much, but hey, $1 I'll pick it up, hell yeah. Danzig 2, Loose Bitch, and Danzig 3, How the Gods Kill. Love this album. Love it. I mean, Left Hand Black, Dirty Black Summer, Bodies. Excuse me. Such a classic. One that I already have, it was an upgrade from mine. High and Dry by Def Leppard. The original version I have is the '84 one with Me and My Wine and the lovely Bring It On the Heartbreak remix. Thanks, guys, for adding the keyboards. Really appreciate it. Just love it. Nope. So this is a clear cassette, later pressing. Very solid. Very happy to have it. My copy is just shot to hell. I played the hell out of it when I was a kid. So, Fabulous Disaster by Exodus. The awesome, awesome song Toxic Waltz. Yeah, if thrash needed an anthem, that's an anthem right there. And just a sick, sick album. The Real Thing by Faith No More. I mean, oh, son of a bitch. God damn it. If you have not heard this album, listen to it. So good. Oh, man. So cool. From one end of the spectrum to the next. Two from Faster Pussycat, self-titled, and Wake Me When It's Over. Now, why the hell not? They're good. I like them. Some more thrash. Twisted into Form by Forbidden. Needs no introduction and needs no explanation. Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses. The insert's a little beat up, but the cassette plays like a jewel. So sometimes kind of throws you if the insert's a little rough or the cassette case is just fucked. But the cassette plays perfect. Who knows? Take a chance, especially on those half-off Goodwill days. I basically paid like I think a quarter for it, so why the hell not? Underrated band, in my opinion. Keel, The Right to Rock. Classic album. Love it. And one I don't actually see all that often, and I've been on the hunt for years. Vices by Kick-Axe. Great if you're into the 80s hard rock. Borderline sort of thrashy sort of thing. It's actually really cool. I didn't know what to expect. I knew Heavy Metal Shuffle and On the Road to Rock. I've known those songs for years, but never really heard the rest of the album, so pleasantly surprised. Next stack. Kiss, Revenge. I know all the Kiss fans out there will enjoy that. LJ. I'm just name dropping you today, man. Antichrist Superstar by Marilyn Manson. You know, you don't see Manson on cassette ever, and I mean, this is when I was in grade school. This was the stuff that was, you know, scaring parents and everything else. It scared my mom. Didn't faze my dad because he could have cared less. But definitely one from my childhood, and you couldn't go anywhere in like '97, '98 without hearing Manson's name, that album, all the religious stuff, especially since I went to a religious school, so it was even worse. But, you know, I enjoy it. Not much of a huge Manson fan except for like that period, and that's about it for me. I just, not my thing, but anyway, on with the cassettes. Handle with Care by Nuclear Assault. I know Dwayne Lazarus actually showed this. He got this on vinyl a little while back, and it was around the same time I bought this cassette. Solid album. Love me some Nuclear Assault. Two from one of my favorite thrash bands, Overkill. Great band and great guys. I met them about 6 years ago, and Dee Dee and Bobby were so cool. Bobby actually gave me and my buddy a hug and like thanked us for meeting them, coming to the show. I'm like, you're welcome. Why not? But solid guys. And Bobby's got one of the best metal laughs. My introduction into Overkill, actually, Years of Decay. Solid. And one from the 90s, I Hear Black. Wait by the Rollins Band. The song Liar. Great stuff. And the last stick here. When Twisted Sister really lost their way. Come Out and Play. Still an alright album, but just not. It's no Stay Hungry or Can't Go Rock and Roll or Under the Blade. But, hey, why the hell not? to From, the VH, Van Halen, well, Van Halen, Van Hagar, 1984. It's weird, you don't see much Van Halen on cassette around here either, which you would think. It's the Midwest, you know. Crazy. And OU812, not my favorite Van Halen album, but I mean, it's sandwiched between two great albums. I mean, 5150 and For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. Solid VH releases. This one just doesn't flow as well, but I mean, still some great songs. I mean, When It's Love, Black and Blue, Feels So Good, Finish What You Start. I mean, just, it's good, but not my favorite. So cool to find. One you don't hear a lot about, Dog Eat Dog by Warrant. Didn't feature, you know, any big hits, because I mean, it came out, you know, what, 92? If I'm correct. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. I mean, at that point, MTV and radio could have given two shits about, you know, bands that were hair metal. And, you know, and these guys were really trying to go for the more hard rock stuff, you know, more of your precedent set by, you know, Guns N' Roses, Skid Row, Cinderella, stuff like that. Bands that were that went more to what they really were. I mean, Cinderella took more of the blues rock route because that's what they really were. But, I mean, Skid Row was always a hard edge band. I mean, they started out kind of hair metal, but then really went more the metal, punk influence that was really, you know, a part of them. There's countless other bands that really tried to do the whole, you know, more hard rock, semi-grungy, you know, we're from the streets type of thing. And I mean, this is still a solid album, but, you know, just didn't get the notice that it should have gotten just because grunge was happening. So, you know, are you gonna promote Warrant, who's known for Cherry Pie, or are you gonna promote these bands like Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Nirvana that are, you know, everybody is raving about? I'm a huge fan of all of them, but still love my Warrant too. And the last two from Whitesnake, Slide It In, and the lovely self-titled album. Finally starting up some collections here, so I'm pretty excited. Hopefully get some more metal and hard rock in the collection soon, because I mean, that's more my background, but obviously love the classic rocks too. Classic rock stuff too. Sorry. Blech. I got tons of other shit I can be showing, so I'll have plenty of updates, set community-wise. There'll also be some vinyl update stuff coming soon, so be on the look. Yeah, God, I can't talk today. Be on the lookout for all of those here soon. Hopefully, be doing some artist spotlights. I've been having some ones that have been thrown at me. Show this, hey, show that. So, had some other people wanting to see my CD collection after my music room tour. So, tons of stuff I'll be shooting here soon. So, be on the lookout. Big thank you to everybody who has subscribed. Ever since I came back, I got another like dozen or so subscribers in a matter of like a day and a half. So, thank you to everybody. Welcome aboard. Hope you're enjoying everything. More to come. So, stay tuned. So, everybody out there, take care. Peace.